Hey, welcome back to Cook. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I am Antonia, Washington. I'm Amanda, Washington. And this is Cut It's a Wrap, where we focus on Black media, Black art, celebrating Black culture through cinema. Okay? Art imitating life or art or
Life
life
imitating
imitating
art,
art.
because you never know the difference.
Who knows?
Does culture influence art or does art influence culture? You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Do we really?
It's interchangeable. So, but either way, we are here for Black culture
Mm-hmm. Word to the mother.
because this culture in America is Black culture. So that's what we're here for, and that's what we're here to critique, and that's what we're here to talk about. So, welcome.
Mhm. All right. We're going to get started on this episode. Yes, we are talking about This Is Us, and This Is Us has peaked.
It's Pete.
It has reached its plateau. There should be. This should be. I'm actually glad. Isn't this the last episode, or this is the finale, or is it another season? I don't think it should be.
I don't think it should be another season any either, but I don't. I I feel like they're gonna give us like 5 more seasons.
Because they usually do. You notice a good, just gonna say it, a really
Go ahead,
good
say
black
it.
sitcom or a really
Mm-hmm.
good black show. We get maybe about 3 seasons, 3 or 4, maybe 5
We
if you're lucky.
we get a
Soon as
strong
when,
three. We
soon as,
get a strong three.
soon as when, like maybe 1 to 2 months, or not even 1 to 2, but maybe a week or two, you don't get as many views that day. Maybe it was an off day. They was like, oh, let's cut the cord. We're not doing this today.
And then you don't even get a season. You don't get a series finale.
Nope.
They just cut it off. Like it
Mm-hmm.
just ends. Girlfriends. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know if
We
Joan.
still waiting for that lad. We still waiting for the finale.
We don't know if Joan got
Mara,
married. We don't know if she
did
found
Tony go
happiness.
back with Tony
Did
left?
did Tony come back? Did they, renew their friendship? Anyway, that would be another episode.
We don't get our season finales.
We don't get that.
Because as soon as when audience, maybe they don't have they have an off day or off week, they cutting the cord. But these other shows, that's
Mm-hmm.
majority, the white ties, they
Yeah.
get all the
They,
all the
they they get
finales.
their closure.
They get closures. They
Yeah.
get about 10 seasons. You know, they get it all. And some stuff I didn't know, like the Tim the Two Man Taylor. He had a show, another show. I can't even remember the name, but I saw it, and I'm like, oh, this show's still on. I remember when it first came. It's still on. It's about 10, 7 seasons. I can't not the show Tim the Two Man Taylor. What was
But it
that
was
show?
like a spinoff from his show.
Yeah, and he ended up having another show, and he had a show. Like, it's just anyway. So we're talking about this is his peak.
Long story short, them Bama's get their season finale.
Yeah, so we might just need to, call it a wrap.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be.
I think This Is Us
It's
needs
a
to be
wrap.
called a wrap. And I know, we say we talk about Black culture, Black art, whatever. So I say this because I started off watching This Is Us because of the Black culture, or because, the essence of how they represented Black culture.
Yeah.
It was a Black man adopted by a white family, and I loved how they tackled the stereotypes and tackled the certain questions that we have. Okay, you Black and you're adopted by this white family. How do you cope? How do you live? And I love that they showed him having a Black wife. I love his process of how to navigate living in this space,
Mm-hmm.
living in this family, being the only Black person growing up in the suburbs, a predominantly probably white suburbs with Black family. I love that part. And I love how they weren't afraid to tackle it. Specifically, when they went to this pool when Randall, um, he was a kid, but he went to the pool with his siblings,
Oh
and
yeah,
he needed
that
his
was like
hair
one of the
cut,
first
or he got a
episodes.
sunburn or something. But it was a black family there to help the black mom navigate raising a black son.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I
he was
was,
ashy or something.
yeah, he was ashy.
Mm-hmm.
And so she told him about lotion and, taking him to get his haircut. So I just thought that, those little things, they paid attention to the details. The details that Black America don't always pay attention to.
Not Black America, white America.
Yeah, white America.
Because we pay attention to it. We
Yes.
ask some. If you ashy, we gonna know.
Yeah. If you watch a show, they don't never incorporate. Okay, bam. You watch a movie or a show, a TV show, and they show a black woman getting into the bed and she don't tie up her hair, or they don't show her hair care ritual before getting into bed. They just show her getting in the bed with her hair all willy nilly.
We even don't even got no silk
Oh,
pillow.
no silk
Silk
pillow.
yeah,
I don't.
nothing.
To me, I don't feel seen. I don't feel hurt. I said no white person. I know a white person
When you
made
wake
this.
up with makeup and hair,
You just
I know a man who wrote that or directed that. If a woman wake up with a full face and her hair still laid, if it's a, I don't care if she black, white, Puerto Rican or whatever.
I don't trust it.
Don't trust it,
I
and
don't
then
trust it.
and especially I don't care for a show where a woman, black woman, get up and she don't have nothing on her head. She
Shana.
don't got no bonnet.
No bobby pins, because
She don't got
you
no
can bobby pin
wrap.
your hair.
Nothing. You don't have nothing over your head. Nothing.
Yeah,
And then you still got makeup on.
and you still have makeup on. I mean, no, because I wake up with makeup on sometimes. And my face is real beat the night before, and I don't want to take the makeup off.
Yeah, but it's a little smudgy or something. But
Yeah, it's just a little smudge. But I'm just like, what makes a good movie specifically is attention
the
to detail.
details. The details.
And that's what This Is Us did for black people, for the black characters. They paid attention to detail, because even Randall's wife, Beth,
Mm-hmm.
they showed her tying up her hair. They showed her taking care of her edges or taking care of her black daughters. Like, it was certain scenes in This Is Us that I felt that they were black writers in a writing room, because only black people know certain things, especially tying up your hair. So Beth, his wife, stayed with a headscarf before she went to bed.
Yeah. And what we found out, it was a black writer there who particularly um, was very prominent in like the writing of the show.
Mm.
And that was Jasmine Waters, who passed in 2020. She unfortunately committed suicide.
Mm.
And she was one of the big writers there. She created, or she wrote on 18 episodes of This Is Us.
Wow.
And she was known for like the details. Like she was the person who had the heart of the show.
I believe that to be true.
Mm-hmm. Because that was 2020. After that, well, I think yeah, that was right after she passed, and then it was like COVID hit, and then now
Yes,
it was in a kind of crazy time.
I remember seeing the headlines of her passing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was actually during COVID.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like
so, May. Yeah. And to me, that was kind of creepy. First of all, I knew that they were black writers behind This Is Us, but I never heard of a Jasmine Waters. So when she passed, it did make me want to research her more. And I saw that in that research that during the times in a writer's room that they made sure that the writers went through therapy. She'll ask those tough questions with the writers just to get to that authentic space for This Is Us.
Mm.
She really went above and beyond to get that authentic story. So when you said that she was the heart, I really felt that she was the heart. So that was in 2020. So I feel like the season after that. So
Mm-hmm.
even the show could just be experiencing a loss, and maybe that's why the writing is so bad. But I really do feel like they lost the heart of that show.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and they don't know. They're trying to recreate it, and right now it's it's not working for me. I even stopped watching it because it was getting a little too cliche. Like
Yeah.
it was
Like they trying to duplicate that essence.
yeah. Oh my god, it
They
wasn't.
Yeah, you can't duplicate it. It is
Uh,
what it is.
it's like in
You can't make
summary,
it. I mean, you can't make it up.
Kate's still going to be Kate.
Hmm. They still gonna be mourning over their dad, which is because grief is always in cycles, so they always gonna go through it. Randall's still gonna have identity crisis, and you
What's the
know
other dude's name?
the mom's going through Alzheimer's. Like
What was the other? What's the Kevin?
Kevin, he's still an alcoholic and a narcissist. So I mean, they lost all element of surprise for me. So
It is what it is.
and in the words of Forrest Gump, and that's all I have to say about that.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. But I would say, how can it be better?
Mm-hmm.
They need to incorporate more heart. I feel like they're really trying to generate or like trying to, regenerate the heart of the show. Long story short.
So would they? So that means they need to maybe. You think they need more black writers
I do think they need more black writers.
because we are heart.
we the heart. We the heart.
We got heart.
Especially if I feel like y'all making Randall like the signature kind of character or whatever. And that's what drew me into it, having Randall
But
up in there.
white guy actually created the show.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But we added the work.
We added the work.
Because they was all tugging on our heartstrings in the beginning.
Yeah.
You cried every episode.
I cried every.
Now it's just like a chore. When I watch it now, it's like a chore.
It's like I can predict what's gonna happen next, and I feel like you need the heart, and that's something that can never be duplicated, can't be replicated. It's just gonna be it. You gonna have to hire a heart. So long story short, so cut. It's a wrap. This Is Us has peaked. I don't like it. We don't like it.
That's it. The end.
Hire a heart, or just cut it out. You know what I mean? So that's all we have for today. Peace and blessings. Bye. Take care.